Hello everyone, Dr. Eames here. This time I'd like to talk to you about self-fulfilling prophecy and so forth. Here you see the Gladia effect and the Pygmalion effect. These are really two important management theories about self-fulfilling prophecies based on the power of your expectations. Um, First, the Pygmalion effect. In other words, someone's high expectations for another person results in high performance for that person. And you can see the cartoon here. This worker is thinking that his boss will be very happy, and he thinks that he can do it, and therefore he's inspired and motivated to do it. That's the Pygmalion effect. The Gladia effect is similar to this, but it occurs when the individual's high expectations for another person results in high performance for that person. Or it could be yourself. I'll do it because I know I can. So the Gladia effect. In other words, we get into situations that we create the conditions that actually happen. They are self-fulfilling. Now the Golem effect is a little bit different. Uh, it has to do with the influence of the leader. So it is similar to the others. It's about expectations, but it's more about a negative influence. If the boss tells you that you're going to fail or indicates to you in some way and doesn't really come out and say it, then the negative expectations really do result in a negative result. And so managers have to be careful. They don't create a situation where the worker perceives that you have no confidence in them and that you don't think that they can do the job, because you are almost guaranteeing as a self-fulfilling prophecy that they will not do the job. So all three of these, the Gladia, the Pygmalion, and the Golem effect, are all related to the idea of the self-fulfilling prophecy. Now here, I'd like to just talk a little bit about fundamental attribution bias versus self-serving bias. Now, fundamental attribution bias is really what it says here. It reflects the idea that you look at someone and you make a snap judgment. And look at this t-shirt. Don't make the fundamental attribution error on me. In other words, don't judge a book by its cover. Don't make a snap judgment about me. I'm an individual who is highly complex with a lot going on. And so we ignore the situational factors when we apply fundamental attribution bias. This is really different from the self-serving bias. Look at this cartoon here. There's a couple of them. Took my first steps at 4-month-old. I must be some kind of genius, but fell down. It wasn't my fault. It was a crack in the sidewalk. The self-serving bias is different from the rest because it's about any given person's tendency to take or not take for personal responsibility for success. So what we see with the self-serving bias is that people will take credit for success, but they don't want to acknowledge that they've failed. So success for this person who operates all the time under the self-serving bias is really about high ability or hard work and other personal characteristics. Failures are attributed, to external factors that you can't control and so forth. In other words, it's similar to external locus of control, where other things control your behavior and the results, not yourself. That it's about destiny or fate or the will of God or something like that. Okay, folks, that's what I wanted to talk about this time. I'll talk to you again soon.